Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce my name first. My name is Alsalisha Ananta, and in this occasion, I would like to explain about sign test and Wilcoxon rank sum test. For the first one is sign test. Sign test is used to test the median of a population or the difference in medians of two paired samples without assuming a particular distribution. It only looks at the sign, positive or negative, of the difference in the data, without considering the numerical magnitude of the existing data. And the sign test can be performed on single or paired data, and the sign test is performed to test whether the median of a population is equal to a certain value. And for the example in use of sign test is we can see here the data that we use here is scale value given by customers to the punctuality of pickup times at community activity centers by online motorcycle drivers. After we know the data that we want to use, we calculate the median or the middle value of the data. And then this median will be in hypothesis and null hypothesis. After that, we calculate the difference between each value given by customers and the median of the data. And for the next one is we determine the sign. We give positive or negative sign based on the difference obtained. The value of 0 can be just ignored. And the parameter that will be used for sign test is for the first one, n. Represent the number of sign other than 0, namely positive and negative. And then x indicates the number of positive signs. P indicates the change of the probability of success, while Q is represent the probability of failure. And then there is mu bar. Mu bar shows the average of the population, which can be calculated using the formula n times p. And then there's standard deviation. The standard deviation can be calculated with the formula in the screen, and then the level of significance is 0.05. And after that, we can calculate the z count by using this formula, and then the p-value can be obtained from the z count is as follows. After that, we will conduct a hypothesis test where the null hypothesis is the user's perception of the punctuality of the online motorcycle taxi driver's pickup time at the community activity center is equal to 5 to 6 minutes, while the alternative hypothesis is the user's perception of the punctuality of the pickup time at the community activity center is more than 5 to 6 minutes. And from this existing hypothesis, there's a critical region, and for the critical region is the area of rejection of the null hypothesis is the p-value is smaller than alpha. And the results that we get is p-value is less than alpha, and the decision that we have here is to reject a null hypothesis. And the conclusion is there is sufficient evidence to state that the user's perception of the punctuality of the pickup time by the online motorcycle driver at the community activity center is more than 5 to 6 minutes. After that, the second one is Wilcoxon rank sum test. Wilcoxon rank sum test is used to compare two independent samples, whether they come from population with the same distribution without assuming normality. And for the steps that have to be taken in this calculating is first one is combine the two samples, namely male and female, then sort the values for ease of payments. After sorting, determine the rank of each group values, and then group the samples again based on the gender. As we can see here, the male and female is grouped by each samples. And then For the hypothesis test, the null hypothesis that we determine here is that the average customer for ease of payment are the sum of different genders, while the alternative hypothesis is that the average ratings are not the same. And after that, the parameter that we use here in Wilcoxon rank sum test is the first one is the amount of data n1 must be smaller than the amount of data n2. N1 is the total of male, while the n2 is the total of female. And then we can see this that we can see that the significance level is 5%, and then the rank of each population is calculated using the following formula, as you can see here. And after that, there is W2 can be used this calculation too. And after that, the statistical value U is calculated using the formula displayed on the screen. And then U is the minimum value between U1 and U2. We use U here because since our alternative hypothesis is not equal to, so we use U statistic. After that, the mean and standard deviation of U can be calculated using the following formula, as you can see here. And then the calculated Z is obtained using the formula on the screen. And after that, the critical region of this test is if z0 is less than z table or z0 is greater than z table, then reject a null hypothesis. So, based on the critical region obtained, it was found that z0 is greater than minus z table. Therefore, the decision that have to be taken is to reject a null hypothesis, and it can be concluded that there is sufficient evidence to state that the average of value of male and female customers' assessment of the ease of payment method is the same. So I think that's all from my presentation and my explanation. I'm sorry for all of my mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.